Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to our Kilwa campaign in Europa Universalis 4. So last episode we got some claim. Well, we firstly colonised Rukwa, got some claims on Buha and Kazembe, and now we are going to war with them. Unfortunately, Kazembe decided to disappear on out of here and cross the uncolonised provinces and go into our heartland. So I'm pulling our other army, which fortunately we managed to actually get to come south. I'm pulling that down here to deal with them. Of course, it looks like these sods are going to run away. Right, you go there. How are we going to deal with these guys? Why can't you go there? Why won't... Okay. Looks like we're going to capture this province. Maybe they'll go for our capital. Maybe that's what they're doing. That would be good, actually. Because it... Yeah, there we go. They are going for our capital, which means they are essentially stuck there. Which is pretty good. So, actually, we're going to continue colonizing down here, just so we could provide a bit of depth to our empire, rather than it being this spindly long thing. There we go. We have won. So now we're going to bring our guys up there. These guys, unfortunately, didn't get stack wiped, which I was sort of hoping they would, especially when faced with such overwhelming odds as they were. Luckily, they have retreated all the way back here. No, we want to lose. We don't want to lose any settlers. That would be bad. What we will do is continue colonizing. Oh, no, we finished colonization and sent them elsewhere. Never mind, ignore me. I'm just getting confused, as is not surprising. Kanzabe, can we take both of these? They won't allow us purely because they haven't been in the war long enough, basically, for them to really get too worried. So we will do that for a while. What else can we do in the interim with this little free diplomat of ours? Do we want Malacca as an ally still? Probably. Not so sure we need Brunei. So I might get rid of them. Oh dear. Merch refused to change the trade policy. I don't want to lose 3 mercantilism. That is a lot. As much as I like the merchant guilds, I don't like them that much. So I'm going to grant monopoly charters, so just to get them to be loyal again. I somehow need to get the Ulema's influence up a bit so I can get that buff back. That might take a while, though. Be interesting to see what the state of this land is like in terms of who owns what provinces. It doesn't look like Buha are actually doing anything, or even their troops really exist. They seem to be hiding up north if they are doing anything. Right. So the cost is going down slowly for getting colonization. Colonize... Oh god, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? And that pops up there. Oh no, I've had a mare. What have I done? Oh, I clicked out of there, didn't I? It's that one. Okay, that's fine. That's going to be the next one I colonize anyway, so... Nope. No worries there. And both of these actually done really soon, so these are colonizing quite fast. Which is a bit odd. Given that, you know, they've got tropical malices. Weird. Maybe we're just lucky. Get some nice good rolls. Right, what do we want to do here? Are these guys... Oh, they've only got admin ideas. So I was sort of hoping they had, like... Yay, I impose a new tariff. Fabulous. I was sort of hoping they had, like, expansion ideas or something, and then I may have considered keeping them as vassal. Alas, they do not, so I will not. Ooh, one thing we should do is continue colonizing these. Invest in new ideas. I'm not going to get this just yet, because obviously we're about... What? That is not fair. What's going on there? So, Buha were made to get rid of some of their provinces. Weird. Interesting. Burundi got released, which is a little bit annoying. I was looking forward to taking that province. Luckily, that wasn't one of the ones we got a claim on. So, let's recall our guy from Malacca. Have we got a +3 in that position? We do. They're 49 years old, though. Which implies they're probably going to pass away soon. I would love to get another +3. So at least this natural scientist will stay around here for a while. They're 37 years old, so chances are this one will die, and then we'll replace him with this guy. There's no point replacing him that guy? Yeah. There's no point replacing him at the moment, just because they give the exact same buff. I'd essentially just be wasting money for something I've already paid for. Right, so... Oh, Portugal circumnavigated. So I guess we can end this war now. So, Kazembe, we want all of your stuff, please. Thank you very much. Joy of joys. Right, so I'll send one army down yonder to deal with that. We will start coring that. And then what are we going to do with these guys? Oh, we got to wait for our diplomat to return. So, what are we going to take? What are we going to take? Definitely that. Hypothetically, 65% overextension is not a huge amount. It'll cause us a lot of coalition-related bits and bobs. So what if we don't take that and don't take that? It would still cause a coalition. That's less than ideal. It would still actually annoy a lot of these people. Is that just because I'm taking... Oh, okay, so they're just generally not very happy people. Okay, sure. I could make them a vassal, but again, it would take me ages to integrate them because they would consider themselves to be forced vassalized. So it would give a massive malice. So I reckon we leave this for a while. Let these cores... Ooh, lovely. We'll let these cores... So we'll move these guys off so that they're not causing loads of... Whoops. We'll move them off so they're not causing loads of unrest by looting and stuff like that. We'll leave them here, wait until these cores are done, so that when we take these, it'll actually result in us having less overall overextension. Right, so we'll send our guy there. You can go down there now. Fabulous. And then these guys, we'll be able to do this one. Recall our guy from Bengal. Right, I need to find something to do with this extra diplomat. Who do we need to improve relations with? Yemen? I don't know. I reckon we get rid of our... Dissolve our alliance with Brunei, because we don't really need it. I actually might want to go to war with them eventually, because they've got all those spice provinces. Very valuable. I wish I could break royal ties, but unfortunately I don't have all Diplo ideas filled out. How's this adoption of all of these bits and pieces going? Some of them have gone quite fast, so some of them will be done quite soon, actually, the institutions. Yeah, 16. Yeah, so some of these are going on quite nicely, so I see no reason to sort of rush through some of them. Which one? There was one of these that was really high in colonialism. Ruguru. Isn't that, let's just move these guys. Isn't that one of Ethiopia's lands? Ruguru? Oh, am I imagining things? Or is it up here? Oh, no, never mind. I got a claim on that, but I already had a claim on it. So that is entirely redundant. I do want to go back to this institution tab and pay a bit more attention. So that is... How close are these to embracing colonialism? What about that one down there? 21%. Some of these are... Yeah, an okay amount. 95%. 90% with some of these, but how fast are they increasing? That's not very long. Not very much, sorry. Again, I'm not going to be going for any tech just yet, so I see no reason not to adopt the institution. Like, let it get as cheap as possible. Besides, we're dealing with our own things at the moment. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're technically, we're still at war, aren't they? So they're getting annoyed. I'm going to uncheck that because they obviously don't have a navy, so they're in no risk whatsoever. Right, good. We're losing our claims in Wailata, which is good because that'll give them less reason to dislike us. I'm going to improve relations with the Ottomans just because we haven't done it in a while. What else could we possibly be getting up to? Not a great deal. Game 3 inflation. Why not? More inflation, the better. We love inflation. And we gain a stability anyway. There we go. So we could have actually taken that to lose a stability. But you never know, you see. So that seems to be going up in price / down in price, which is a little bit strange. Kalonga. Where's Kalonga not embraced it? Which one were we waiting on to embrace it? Global trade is weirdly in some of them, but not in others. Let's go to this again. Maybe we can force it through by developing a few provinces. What about that? That's not really a lot. We're not going to spend any admin power. Oh dear, no, we're definitely not going to do that. That is a terrible idea, like, losing that, like, what amounts to, what was that, 600 natives or something like that? Right. I would just assume this would be getting more each time. Masapa. Like, where's Masapa, for example? Where is Masapa? Ooh, that one's almost done, actually, as well. Oh, yay. So that should have made the price... Oh, it doesn't really change it at all. Sod it. I'm impatient. And that gives us Providence Trade Power modifier. Woo! Hoorah. Actually, we're close to embracing global trade as well, amazingly. It's also amazing that global trade is in the lands we're actually just conquering, which is pretty surprising. But actually, that will benefit us, because it will mean that some of our... Yeah, no, that will benefit us, because it will mean that some of our development is in lands that already have it. That's pretty good. Global trade is present there. And again, like, this is quite good, because if we increase the value of... If we develop some of these provinces, like if we develop Zanzibar, for example, more of our development will be in Zanzibar, and as such, it will reduce the cost, because the cost is based on the ratio of development in provinces that don't have the institution to provinces that do. Right, I'm still going to let this war drag out a little bit until we've at very least done these cores. I don't care that it's taking a while. I'll just do it until we get call for peace, to be honest. Because any rebels that... I say that and then I immediately get call for peace. Right, I guess we are ending this war. So how much will they... I will get apparently 51% overextension. So I'm even though I'm getting call for peace, I'm going to wait until these cores are done. It will annoy a lot of people, but I'm not sure they're people I care about. So I'm not sure that's necessarily a bad thing. It's all mine, I tells you. It's all mine. Geef. So I don't care if these guys rebel, because I'll just go and put them down, I think. Ooh, and these actually are all pretty cheap. Even though we didn't have cores. They're pretty cheap. That's good. And we actually are still able to get the next admin idea. Land maintenance modifier. So that takes it from 29 ducats down to a still rather high 26. Oh, well, at least it gives us 2 ducats elsewhere. Although we did just randomly seem to lose money. These separatists are going to rise up. But hopefully... We seem to have rebels elsewhere. Where are they? Why are there rebels here? Are we converting this province? We are. So, where are these guys? Why are these guys kicking up a stink? It's a little weird. Sampit, Burrito, and Bajar. Those are the guys over here. Why are these guys getting all uppity? It's a bit weird. That is a little weird. Brunei want a alliance again, but I'm sorry, you ain't getting one. Right, just continue. Right, we got colonial enthusiasm again. What are we going to get now? Reduce overextension, diplomatic reputation +1. Why not? Because we are going to be doing that anyway, so we might as well. Global... Oh, no, what's this? Monthly autonomy change. Yeah, we want to go for that. Scotland are even making claims on us. Oh, God. I'm just trying to think. Like, our next policy that we can get increases global tariffs. I'm trying to remember what increasing global tariffs actually does. Is that part of global trade power? No, it's not, is it? So global trade power is all nodes where you have merchants or provinces. So I think global tariffs is just how much you get from your colonies, is it? No, or it can't be just that. Have these guys got any army yet? Oh, they got 2 stack. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Lovely. I'm going to continue colonizing here because what I want to do is get these 3 provinces done so that I can add them to this state. Wow, these 3 provinces are already part of a state. I just don't own them, basically. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is build a spy network in this place, in Luba. They're actually improving relations with Portugal, which is a little weird. Maybe they're trying to gain piety for prestige. And prestige, rather. Maybe they are trying to... Ooh, 1 base tax. If I can actually finish my sentence before another thing pops up. Maybe they're trying to garner favour with Portugal. Maybe that's why. I doubt it's going to work for them, to be honest. Popular religion. Yes, loyalty and all that jazz is fine. Can we get any established New World missions? That's lovely. Merchant guilds. Oh, we've already used it. Never mind. I got confused. Right, this is province of self-sustaining, so we'll just move onwards and upwards. And there goes the timer for the end of the episode. We'll make that a core, because, again, it's already part of one of our I keep wanting to say estates, but I mean states. Darn it. Right, I will end the episode here, and next episode, we'll finish all these cores. We've got plenty of manpower, so we could go to war again. It's just that I don't necessarily want to pee off too many people, just because they will go into a coalition against me, as you can see from this handy little map here, wherever it is. Let's keep talking until I can find it. This is going to be a bit weird. There we go. Yeah, because they don't really like me. I mean, I could almost certainly beat some of them. Like, how much... Lunda. Let's quickly look at this before we end the episode. Lunda? They only have 12k troops, but then combined with everyone else, And they're like pretty equal in terms of tech. So we got to be careful. We can't just assume we're gonna steamroll everyone, because we won't. Right. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Take care.